We're waiting for this. There we go. It started. It started.
We gotta start recording, Daddy.
You ain't think you don't record it.
If you will, baby, it's me and Dan the man. It's too sweet. You gonna leave me? Too sweet.
My camera may be frozen, but my memeing will not stop. If they're going to remake it now, you know they're going to fuck it up. We've got the Traninator.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus.
It is Monday night, episode number 299 of Going In Raw, 1 week away from the rebrand. You guys know what's in store. Let's do it. Hello, folks. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Episode number 299. Who would have thought we'd make it this far and then just cancel the show tonight? That's it. No, I'm just kidding, folks. It was a great weekend. We are back from Horror Hound. Everybody made it in one piece. Except for my dignity, which, let's face it, that hasn't been intact in a long time. Etep right here with you. I am joined by a wonderful panel of amazing human beings and one AngelousDraven. But that notwithstanding, let me introduce to you my co-host for the evening, Mr. CJP. Welcome, sir.
Howdy, folks. How y'all doing? I may sound horrible.
Excellent.
I'm gonna power through it. I'm gonna grip my teeth and just show that number.
We're glad to have you, man. We're glad to have you. Also joining the panel this evening, Mr. Chris Fisk is in the house. Welcome, Chris.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going, man. It's going. We're glad to have you back for sure. I want to say, folks, pardon the technical difficulties here. If anything, if there's a delay, I don't know, but it's a StreamYard problem because I'm not having any internet issues. because my intro kept freezing and the countdown was frozen. So I was like, but I was watching it on the browser window and it was playing fine there. So I'm like, okay, it's just me. It was like real choppy until it got to a certain point. Choppy. Like, never mind. We got a lot of it. We'll talk about choppy in a little while. Draven's here. What's up, Draven? Hi, buddy.
I'm doing good. The weekend was good. Yeah. And it's good to be here. I'm looking forward to it. I know.
I'm Draven.
It was so good. But yeah, I'm happy to be here and looking forward to our recast the lead.
Oh man, it's going to be a good one, folks. We're recasting Harrison Ford in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom here shortly, and recast the lead. But let's introduce the last member of our panel, certainly not the least, our fucking friend, our brother, Mr. Superhand, Adam Shawhan. Welcome, bro.
That's right. As Draven's digging deeper for those Downs chicks, the new Aquilian Order is just having fun like we always do. You know, man, it's great to be back after a wonderful horror hound with everybody. We had lots of fun, and Etep even got chopped, man. Trey chopped him right there at the table.
Yep.
So, yeah, he got flared at horror hound.
I wonder if there's any footage of that, because the kid, he made me get down on my knees, and he gave me the chops right in front of the bullshitters table.
Yep.
Me and your son were making fun of you so bad that you were in a corner crying to yourself. So yeah.
It happened. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Let's welcome the chat here. We got JB, channel member for 1 year, 12 months. Make sure to tip the ring girls. That is correct. Be sure to tip your ring girl.
Still tip them over.
Welcome, JB. Let's see who else. Yeah, don't tip them over. They're kind of top heavy, some of them. JB's here. We got Brutal Morningwoods in the house. Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective. Manliness says happy March 21st to Draven. Draven, did you see
March
that?
21st?
That was International Downs Day.
Oh, God.
So we figured that was Draven.
He's got the Downs.
Singles awareness. Is that like Valentine's Day for the Downs kids?
I think so. Papa's here. What's up, Papa? Scrambles. What's going on, brother? What's going on, man? Welcome. Just Joe 47. Hail to all my channel members out there. Thank you to the mods. Like I said, JB, channel member for 12 months. Nano Reaper, another long-time channel member, 12 months. Sydney Sweeney did nothing wrong. And Dylan Mulvaney is a biological male. No lies detected.
Or is
Papa, we're rebranding the.
It's true.
What's that?
It's true.
We're
live, pal.
It's damn true. We're live, pal. We're rebranding the channel starting next Monday. Papa. Yeah. There's wholesale changes coming here starting next week. And I can finally announce our first guest on Tuesday Night Terrorvision, hosted by myself and Mrs. Co-host Trina from Real Hara. We have Smith Grove Sanitarium. Brandon will be joining us. I am so excited to bring him on next Tuesday. Our first episode will be a special start time at 8:30 to accommodate our guests' schedule. So I am excited. There'll be a new look for a lot of the shows. Still the same name. Still the same name for the channel, but just the entire aesthetic of the channel and the content will be changing. The Patreon will be launched with you guys. You're going to get your commentaries. You want the commentaries the way that we're going to do them moving forward. They'll only be available on Patreon. So that's going to be the big thing for over there. We might do one more classic pay-per-view watch. It just depends on It just depends on how I'm feeling tomorrow night. If I'm feeling froggy, we'll go ahead and leap and do that. One more public one for you guys. The ones that we've done will still be readily available, but the new ones will be over on Patreon.
Press a one in the chat just because. Show Etep you want it. Press one in the chat if you want him to get off his lazy bum and do a pay-per-view tomorrow.
Let me know in the chat if you guys want a classic pay-per-view tomorrow. Let me know in the chat. We'll do one tomorrow for you guys. But speaking of that, there are these channel memberships available. The $2.99 or what, $1.99 and $3.99, so $4.99. I don't what $2.99 and $4.99. I think some shit like that. I don't know. Well, just watch the video. That the video will tell you. I don't know. We're live. You can tell I've been on a break. So yeah, there you go. There's your channel memberships, and now it's time for your. So yeah, here we are. Headline number one: Ronda Rousey says Charlotte Flair threw her big dick on the table to get more match time at WrestleMania 39, which is when she faced Rhea Ripley. I don't know.
Literal dick.
I've seen Charlotte's nudes. There was no dick.
Yeah, no dick detected.
Yeah.
Was 39 when Charlotte lost the belt to Rhea?
Yeah, to Rhea.
So of course you're gonna have more time. Duh.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, dude. Ronda's been like burning some WWE bridges lately. I watched Russo's stream there, and it was like, oh crap, like she just does not care. It's scorched earth.
Yeah, she's not coming back from everything.
Ever.
No.
And the one match that she had in ROH wasn't bad. It was honestly better than anything that she's done in the Fed.
Oh.
That's a big clip.
Oh. Yeah.
Is it surgery?
She's not on enough
boobs.
She's not on enough gear for that. At the time I saw the nudes, the implants were still off balance. They were still off center.
One was higher than the other.
Weird. I'm like,
oh, did she have a cross-eyed nipples?
Yeah.
Like one pointing up, one pointing left.
You ever see it when they like merge and you get like the uniboob?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The one almighty uniboob.
There was a chick in my high school that had a uniboob.
One's an innie, one's an outie.
If she had downs, he'd be married.
I know
God damn it.
There's an actual like medical condition where they don't have the separation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's an actual medical condition that happens to some women, but it's all plastic surgery. That's just a doctor's fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I just don't get them, girls. Like,
exactly.
Especially dude, like in wrestling. I'm sorry, but like wrestling would be the absolute last place that I would ever want to like breast implants on a woman. Because one good like freaking Yokozuna drop or whatever, and that sucker's popping like a water balloon.
Imagine though if they didn't,
it
would be like the greatest thing ever because it would be like having Tigger's tail. You'd just be like and bounce back.
You get one of those Nia Jax my hole drops.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, she did that to Rhea Ripley, and it was like,
are
you trying to kill this woman?
Yeah, that was as bad as Rhea gave Nia the stink face, and then Shayna Baszler like volunteered for it, sat down, and then Nia cut Rhea off and fucking hit her with a line. But I was like, yeah, you could tell she's a lesbian. She's begging for it. Why couldn't it have been a hot one? It had to be fucking Shayna Baszler. But no, this whole thing with Charlotte and Ronda Rousey, yeah, Ronda she's scorching the earth, Chris. You're absolutely right. But this is you're talking about Charlotte Flair, like her or not. her talent and what she's done for the women's division
Yep.
gives her a certain amount of, as they say, stroke backstage.
Yep.
And her saying, I want more match time was not only going to benefit her, but she was putting Ripley over. So it was going to benefit Rhea too. And this is Ronda Rousey, no personality, just ripped Piper's entire gimmick off, just complaining about a nothing burger because she's pissed that, you know, she never got to where she did in MMA in pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wasn't terrible. She didn't respect the business either.
No, but dude, like, how many dudes do this? Like, how is this any worse? You know what I mean? Like, all the backstage politics or whatever with that ain't gonna work for me, brother. Like, there's no way that you're gonna tell me that Charlotte's anywhere in that category. You know, she probably is a princess, a prima donna, or whatever. But dude, she's good for the freaking company. You know, she put butts in seats. I'll tell you right now, I'll watch a freaking match with her.
Bro, she launched the NXT women's division against Natalya.
Yeah.
Was Flair against Hart. I mean, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, you know what? And with it being what, TKO, that's also MMA now, right? UFC. So she's not going to be doing not that we wanted her back in that shit anyway. You know, but yeah, she's got nowhere to go. So what? She's going to go to paperback?
Yeah.
Well, if anything, she'll be in ROH or AEW.
But I meant on the aspects of what Etep and Chris were saying, like she's done with the Fed, you know, TKO, all that. So
that's not a smart business move. I'm sorry, but like, it's good to, you know, it's nice to do kayfabe and whatever. But dude, you burn your bridges with the back, you know, behind the scenes guys. Like that's a career ender.
The thing with that though is how many guys have burnt their bridges and made their way
exactly.
back? They've made their way back, so it's like it doesn't really mean anything anymore.
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't.
TKO owns both brands, and so if they don't want to,
but they own them, but they're separated. Like
politics.
But if you pissed off TKO, dude, you pissed off like the big guy. I told you guys what happened to Patrice Desolate at Ubisoft, right?
Yep.
They fired him. Creative differences. Then they acquired the company the dude was working in. Fired him a second time.
Well, the thing is, if Dana White thinks they can make money off of it, they'll bring her in. Like so.
See, I don't see her. I mean, okay, I'm not a Mercedes Moné fan at all. But she is for some reason, a financial draw. Rousey does not have that because she has no microphone skills. She's boring as fuck in the ring. You know, whereas at least Monet, she's going to botch shit. But number one, and this is, I'm sorry, but she's an attractive woman. She's very attractive. She is serviceable in the ring, decent at best on the microphone. So that puts her leaps and bounds, and she can say, yeah, I'll take $8 million for, you know, coming into AEW. Whereas Rousey, I mean, you really don't have anything outside of, you're a decorated MMA fighter. Absolutely. I'm not going to take that away. She was a bad bitch. Wrestling it's not the way they presented her ever. It just never worked.
Yeah. It
never worked.
And that, like I said, that one match in ROH that she had, like, I don't know if it was just what WWE wanted her to do or what, but her ability, I thought, was better in ROH than it was in anything in WWE.
Well, in her run after having a kid was even worse than before having it.
And then even like she felt like she like gave a shit too in the ROH match too. Like it felt like she actually gave a shit and was actually enjoying herself. Compared to the Fed.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, que sera, you know, what are you going to do? We'll see where she ends up now. And speaking of that, let's go to headline number 2.
Headline number 2.
All right. So Ghostbusters Frozen Empire chilling atop the box office this weekend with a $45 million debut, domestic, 61 mil overall worldwide for this one. Not too shabby,
Mhm.
but I did hear less than stellar things about Frozen Empire
2 hours.
as a movie.
I enjoyed it.
You know,
We spent 2 hours
know.
bitching about that film on Saturday. Vinny, Tony, me, like I didn't even see it, so I'm sorry. Take what I said with a grain of salt. But
Mhm.
Tony and Vinny went to go see it, and it confirmed a lot of the conjecture that I heard. So, ghost lesbians.
I enjoyed it, but yeah, like the little girl ghost and whatever. Like if it was any other year, I would have no issues with it, but because it's current time, it's like, what are we doing here? Like, what is this like? Like, they're alluding to something, and obviously it doesn't that doesn't happen. But you're setting it up for these weirdos to like ship this shit, like because you know that's what they're
lesbians.
doing. Like,
Aaron's.
Right? It's just he enjoyed it, but he also enjoys the Downs chicks. God damn it!
I
never loved
agree
Downs.
with like because I watched Jeff's thing. I agree with it. Like, just it's a fun like popcorn flick that kind of just doesn't really have like it's hollow. There's no like heart to it. Like, so
I heard that from another friend because you and I discussed this at breakfast, and then Justin kind of told us the same things. Like, it doesn't really add to the story, like at all. It's as you said, hollow. And I mean, I haven't seen it. Etep, if we're gonna go by what Jeff said, then I'll just wait till it's on streaming. But you'll end up probably hitting it at the local, the home theater. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
If it ends up being that, will and again, not that we're distrusting anyone. Everybody's got their own flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Why Baskin Robbins had Infinity, or at least not over 9,000.
I just wish I would have been able to see it in an AMC where I could have got that awesome popcorn thing that they
Ghost
had.
Trap.
Yeah, the Ghost Trap. That would have been awesome to get one of those.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing mostly. It's just it's not that it's bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just
mediocre.
It's just mid at best.
Yep.
Which sucks because it's Ghostbusters.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you expect more than that from a Ghostbusters movie, especially
what
with
it is,
Jason
though?
Reitman.
You know what it is, though?
Yeah.
It's better than the 2016 Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
but that doesn't exist. So
Well,
yeah.
Anally raped by an elephant tusk.
Yeah.
Is 2016.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, it's kind of the curse of Ghostbusters too, right? This again is the second movie after the relaunch, which was decent. I had a couple issues with it, but that's neither here nor there. So it just kind of falls with the normal curse, right? Like the second movie just isn't as great as the first one. Even.
See, I prefer Ghostbusters 2 over Ghostbusters 1.
Philistine!
What?
Yeah.
I like.
Wait.
I don't know about that.
I said I like
Why would you
Ghostbusters
say
2
so
more
brave?
than Ghostbusters 1 because
Get the fuck out.
Yep, I knew
Yeah.
it. Hi, Raven.
I endorse that.
this
message.
motherfucker. I like it because you have the montage with all the
Love
ghosts
the goo.
and shit in the second one and the music.
Honestly, I
Oh,
love
music is great.
I do. I love
Guy,
Ghostbusters.
he was the one making love to the
and it
slide.
was and I think it was the first one I seen too. So
See,
So
that's
why I like it.
nostalgia. The glasses hitting you, but
Yeah,
there's no way it could be better than the first one.
I
part
prefer
one
it
is
over
where
the
Pete-
first
First movie's so perfect.
And you have the
It
Scoleri
is.
brothers, and yeah, I don't know.
No, dude, Ghostbusters 1, the original, in my opinion, that's where the film series peaked. It's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
And I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not saying that part 2 was terrible, because it wasn't. It was a good movie.
Mhm.
But if you compare it, like the original by itself, 1984, you saw that was the first time you ever saw anything Ghostbusters, whatever. This is one of the greatest films ever made, dude. This is better than Citizen Kane, in my opinion.
Yep. This is Star Wars level, man.
Yeah.
See, I went back and watched Ghostbusters 1 after I seen it. So
I
got
got you.
Oh,
Well, at least it's
See,
not. This wasn't P. Diddy that did that song.
mhm.
Yeah, Bobby Brown.
Oh,
He's about to join R. Kelly in the special wing.
Yep.
yep. Yeah, Diddy is Diddy did it. Diddy did it.
Diddy
He's in trouble.
Diddy did it.
Yeah. No, I love Ghostbusters too. It's a fantastic movie, but the first one is an incomparable fucking masterpiece of comedic genius that can never be recreated. Now, as much as I love
like
Ghostbusters,
seeing all the ghosts into.
Does Ghostbusters 2 really need to exist? No, it doesn't.
No.
Is it a great fucking movie? Yeah, it is, but it didn't need to exist. You really only need the first one. That being said, I'm gonna go see this one. I've heard all the critiques of it and everything. I want to see it. You know, I'm gonna take the family to see it. It's cheap. I can go. You know what? It'll cost me like $16 for 3 of us to go watch it. So, yeah, I'll go check it out at my local family-owned theater, and you know. That'll be, you know, and dude, when it comes out, I'll probably buy it because I own, you know, all the other ones. So, you know, but am I expecting fucking, you know, to be wowed? I mean, not really, at all, because I've heard, you know, everybody's, you know, I haven't listened to spoilers, but I've heard everybody's spoiler-free thoughts, and it sounds mediocre at best.
Yeah.
So I just, you know, I'm all right with, like, as long as it's not 2016 bad, I will harbor no ill will towards it. But I will say, at this point, please stop. You know,
I almost wish they would have done the Star Wars treatment to it and just rehashed Ghostbusters 2 with this one. Like they kind of rehashed Ghostbusters 1 with Afterlife. Yeah, I kind of wish they would have just did that.
Etep, they're playing it at the drive-in. They're playing it at the drive-in.
I see. I want to go to a fucking drive-in. I don't have one around here, unfortunately.
No, but I do have one, and it's not that far, so it could be something we could possibly try to plan for, you know, in the next couple weeks.
There's one like an hour or two from me, something like that.
Because they were playing it the 22nd and 23rd is what I've got updated, because it's in Plymouth, Indiana. So we got to go down. But I mean, you know, obviously you'd have to check the schedule. It'd be great if we could get Trey while he was on spring break. If they do something spring break, why? You know, that's what I was thinking. You know, get him into the drive-in, because he hadn't been to one, right?
No, he's never been to one.
Yeah.
Fuck,
I mean, it would be worth seeing him.
You've never been to a drive-through?
Yeah, I've never been.
Yeah,
drive-in? I've never been to a drive-in.
My first.
Oddly enough, the last movie I remember going to a drive-in with my parents was Rambo: First Blood Part 2. I was 7.
Hill Street.
Nice.
Good family film.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I watched R-rated movies as long as they would only cover my eyes during the sex scenes. I could watch out of control violence, no problem.
That's one thing I never understood with America. Like, they were all like gung ho about violence, but anything with like sex or whatever, it was a no. But then all these other countries, it's like the opposite.
Damn right.
Oh, the fucking Vigo the Carpathian, Vigo the cruel, the sorrow of Moldavia, the scourge of Carpathia. I've got a Vigo painting on Trey's wall.
Was it in the nursery?
Don't worry. Have you not seen Wokebusters' new thing that they did with Etep as a little blue baby? I mean, it's hilarious.
I don't know if they've seen that yet. I don't know if they've seen the painting yet.
Did you really have the painting in your kid's room?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, there's one in there. It's been in there for it's.
Yeah,
your kid.
Adam's been to my house.
Chris, he does. Like, no bullshit. Yeah, it's for real.
Why do we have IBS at the age of 8?
Dude, the next time I go up there, I will take a picture with me in front of it, and send it to your ass.
Yeah. He saw those movies. He was like probably 4 or 5 the first time he watched both of them. He loves, dude. He loves Ghostbusters. I got him all the Firehouse and all the. Oh yeah, dude. He fucking loves Ghostbusters.
Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the Carpathian warlock claim your soul tonight.
Yeah, I used to love
and it's funny too because
the cartoon.
It looks right at his bed. Like Vigo just stares at him as he drifts off to sleep.
And you wonder why he doesn't sleep in there.
And then what's his name shows up. Yeah, I need a child.
Yeah, Janusz.
Janusz.
You've got a funny accent. Where are you from?
Janusz.
Side.
Let's do headline number 3. Here we go.
Headline number 3.
All right, here we are. It is the 8th anniversary. We had the Snyder cut of this tweet is fantastic. The 8-year anniversary to the best comic book movie ever made, Batman vs Superman. What?
I mean, the animated series one was really good. The
you
Dark
got a
Knight
few
cartoon.
days, dude. Like it's not April 1st for another couple of days.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
That movie sucked.
That was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I had to watch that. Was it like the director's cut or whatever, which made it tolerable, but it's still a bad film.
I think I like the best part is when he tries to run Superman over with the Batmobile. Like that shit's hilarious. I'm sorry, that shit made me laugh. I'm like, really, he looks at him and he sees him come. He's like, oh yeah, Man of Steel, my Batmobile, custom by Crunch. It's hilarious. And that was non-stone. That was before I went back on it. So like I seen that shit over. So yeah, it was awful. I mean, other than
I seen it for free.
Seeing Affleck kind of play like the Dark Knight version of Batman a little bit with the whole Martha scene, like okay, that was kind of cool, but yeah, overall that movie sucked ass.
Yeah,
That was a.
It sucked. Kevin Smith.
Snyder is a trash director. That movie is fucking
Don't
terrible.
hear about the pillows. You're making headlines. I got it. He's gonna walk by. Y'all hear about those new corduroy pillows? They're making headlines. Waka waka waka.
I'll be Stadler and what was the other guy up in the
Statler and Waldorf.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Pork.
It's kind of like a torture to make us watch the show.
That's pretty much modern.
I'm just gonna sit up here in my balcony. I'm done.
Yeah, Adam and I are up there.
Yep, there we are, Chris. You and me, brother.
That's literally watching every TV show pretty much that comes out anymore. It is a torture.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why do I have to identify with 2 geriatric puppets now? I'm not even
because we're old, Chris. We're old. We're the new old.
Yeah. It is what it is at this point, right? I mean, shite TV is shite TV, and Batman vs Superman being the best comic book movie ever. That is mental gymnastics at the Olympic level.
Oh, dude, if you would have dropped that on April 1st, I wouldn't even have batted an eyelash. Yep.
Greatest American Hero was a better superhero product than Batman vs Superman.
Yep.
I've never seen that. He was at the convention though.
The original Supergirl movie was better than Batman versus.
Oh, well, yeah, but
Helen Slater.
I'm
just saying,
Yeah,
I'd watch her read the phone book,
Helen
man.
Slater.
Especially with the arrow on the car, dude. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah. All right, here we go. It's time for our.
You're welcome, Papa.
Our first commercial break of the night, then we'll get into our recast the lead. Here we go.
Gilligan's Planet will return after these messages.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
改变只需一颗俏皮洗衣绒珠，俏皮全国招商热线400-800-5086。
I've seen that
That's all
over
you have to
there.
do to get crime levels down.
We're gonna watch that crime right out of our streets. We're gonna watch that crime right out of our streets.
You want your dads to stick around? Throw them in the wash machine.
How to stop racism? Ancient Chinese secret.
Yo.
When I was looking for commercials today, I'm like, oh, that one will go over really well with our audience.
Oh, that's a February kind of bumper.
Yeah, it is.
That's what it is.
I folks, I just enjoy mining these things for you guys. But now, folks, it is time. Well, that's a foregone conclusion. But now it's time to continue our I Love the 80s series with 1984. Let's recast it.
So you think you're an 80s fan? Okay, Sister Christian, can you handle this? It's I Love the 80s, and this is 1984. The flicks, the fashions, the trends, the tunes, the TV. This is 1984.
I love the 80s. I love the 80s.
That's right, folks. Tonight, 1984's The Temple of Doom, starring Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones. I've been looking forward to this one. I was as I was looking through movies, I was like, the 1984 crop of movies is very, very deep. So this was a foregone conclusion because this is obviously a massive hit and something that's still very culturally relevant. Because there's only 3 Indiana Jones movies that matter.
Exactly.
And this is one of them. So
Not wrong.
yeah, so I will let's see here. We'll go down. We'll start with Chris tonight. Chris, what is your pick here?
The only person that I could see to be a suitable replacement for Harrison Ford, unfortunately, is not on our panel at the moment, but I would say Hans Koch.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's everybody's pick, but it's not here.
Parentheses, Vinny.
Yeah, I agree. That was what I was gonna say, but I went with someone else.
No, it would be hilarious though if you would have recast an entire scene with an angry New York accent. Dr. Jones, like, look, leave me the frick alone, okay, kid?
I told you I don't want no fucking rice and no noodles. The fuck?
What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
God damn, we can put this fucking monkey's head on my fucking plate. I ain't gonna fucking eat this faguli shit.
Yeah, you D-head. Being a D-head.
Jesus Christ, this chicken coming out. It's pregnant. This is disgusting.
Jesus Christ, I swear, if you give me one more odd aggravation, I'm going to peck open your brain box and let all the fucking air out.
When did Vinny become Andrew Dice Clay?
I know, right?
Oh! This guy tried to put his hand through my heart. Oh! I kicked him in the balls. Oh!
Jeez.
Oh, shit.
Actually,
I'm
Andrew,
sorry.
choice.
No, that was good, man. I didn't say anything because I couldn't top it.
Oh, shit.
I'm just typing and listening.
I mean, he's like, wait a minute, do I get a point for this? I wasn't here technically, but I was on the list.
Right? What do you say, Draven?
I have mine prepared.
Uh-oh, we got a meme battle going on.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Is that Don Knotts again?
It is Don Knotts again.
There's too many crocodiles. The brochure said only two.
So, yep, that's my choice.
Balaram, Sugaram.
Holy mo!
Is this gonna be like the Apple Dumpling game? Where's Tim Conway?
Dr. Jones.
It'll be like the little dwarf guy there. It's a little like,
just like time.
Dwarf.
He's short round, walking on his knees. Knees are crunchy, Dr. Jones.
Got cartilage problems. I can't do this, Indy.
I got caught with a little Asian boy. This doesn't look good.
Damn.
Oh, my mother called one of my Vietnamese friends the little Asian boy once. You bring your friends over, yeah. What's that little Asian boy doing?
It's a Chinese secret. That's just my hand.
Oh shit. Oh, I gotta mute up. I'm gonna go back so long.
What do you got, Al?
Cesar Romero.
Okay.
In makeup as Indiana Jones, that'd be interesting.
I mean, but yeah, I mean, let's do something funny. He wouldn't shave the mustache for the Joker, so hey, why not? Right?
Hicks villain, you nailed it. A white guy shouldn't be saving Indian children. I cast an authentic Indian, Fisher Stevens.
Oh yes, come again. Johnny Five alive.
Can it be a duo, Harold and Kumar?
Oh god. Get all the Asians.
All the Asians. Every single one of them.
All of them.
He's
not
Asians.
Asians.
We got them all. Wacky inflatable arms.
Wait. But by today's logic,
right.
Everybody's white adjacent, so that means we're all Asian, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Now, only if you have a pinch.
Black girl magic.
Oh shit.
What?
All
right,
not
CJ.
prepared to laugh this
All right. What do you got?
I went
got,
for
CJ?
comedic effect because I wanted to see the height difference on this one.
Oh,
so
shit.
I went with her Villaches. I wanted Short Round to be taller than Indy.
Short Round is taller than
I love it.
Oh god, that's good.
Anything else in the movie? I just want that height through the entire thing.
Dude, when he gets mouthy at Short Round can just stuff him in a luggage suitcase like he did in James Bond.
Him on the shelf like Andre did to
He says no love for you, Dr. Jones, and locks his ass in the suitcase.
Oh, rest in peace, man. Hervé Villechaize was a freaking legend. Oh, dude, I love that guy.
All right.
I didn't have the bow tie. I want the extra mile on this one.
Yeah, you did. Bow tie. Where's Mr. Rourke?
Yeah,
Is that like the
That right
villain?
there is
who rips
attention
out-
to detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Would have to rename it a tall round.
All right. Let's see. We've got the poll set here. That is created. I'll be putting that in the chat here momentarily, folks, so you guys can vote on that.
I think this is the best one yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see here. All right, let's get here it is. We'll share the link right here in the chat for you. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Hail to those of you watching over on X. There we go. We've got the poll. The poll is up. Yeah. We've got so far we got one vote for Herv Velasquez tattoo. Let me share this, and voting will go for the next we'll go 3 minutes for the voting here. Let me pull this up. Here's the real-time results as we watch the clock. We got Hans Cox got 1 right now. Herv has 3. So yeah, make sure you guys vote. Get over there and vote. There it is right there, folks. Let me pin the comment in the chat. There we go. That is the pinned comment, is the poll, so you guys can vote. Tony's in the chat. Dear Chris Fisk, is there a correlation between the kids in school who pronounced guile as ghoulie versus the kids in school who would pull their pants all the way down past their ass to pee?
Yeah, dude. I was saddened by the state of the American education system when guile, which is an English word, nobody knew what it was. Like, even adults are like, is that gully or guile? Like, it's like, dude, it's a real word. It's guile.
Yep. The Beastie Boys used that in the song. And, I was really disappointed. A quick Horror Hound story is I was t-shirt shopping for, my 900th black t-shirt, because I realized my entire fucking wardrobe is comprised of black and they're all t-shirts. I saw it was just plain white lettering. It had the Beastie Boys names on it, and it said, RIP MCA. And I'm like, oh, I wanted it. And then he's like, yeah, I'm out of large and extra large. I'm like, wasn't to be. I was saddened by that because I really wanted that shirt.
Right.
Yeah, the Beasties are fucking amazing. The Beasties are amazing. All right, so right now we've got a tie between Don Knotts and Herb at 3 votes apiece. Aiden, come on, guys, get the votes in. We got a lot of people watching over here on X tonight.
Can we sweeten the pot and say? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, can we sweeten the pot and say that in order for the Hervé Villechaize Indiana Jones to work, you need to have Ricardo Montalban play the death priest that rips out the dude's chest, like the heart out of his chest.
Yes.
Welcome to the island.
I hated what they did to that. I hated what they did to that fucking with that movie Blumhouse. Oh my god.
Yeah. That was so dumb, dude. It was like a horror movie.
It was like, if you wanted to just have it was like a CW cast. It was like all these pretty people, and it was just a garbage fucking movie.
You did say CW, right? You would know.
Well, it was CW-esque in the casting.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we've got let's see, we're at our time limit here, and we'll give it another 15 seconds. But right now, Don Knotts is in the lead over Hervé Velasquez, 5-4. Cesar Romero 3, Hans Koch with 1.
Oh man, No love for Vinny.
CJ's. Yeah, that's gonna do it right there, folks. We're at 50 minutes on the dot, and that is going to give it
my first win.
Don Knotts. Draven gets his first win with Don Knotts. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There, let's put that one up there on the screen. Draven wins. Draven had 5.
And then Opie is short round.
Little ginger kid, like
yeah.
Ron Howard.
Yeah, Ron Howard is short round.
Ron Howard's fucking short round.
Yeah.
What about his like weird ugly brother with the swollen
Clint?
Oh jeez.
Clint Howard.
He's pulling a what's his name? Mickey.
He's the Maharaja.
He's pulling a Mickey Rooney like in Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yep. Oh, Stephanie!
Yep.
Oh, that's my intro on.
Oh my god! So,
by the way,
that was Recast the Lead this week, folks. Thank you for everybody who voted, and let's see here. We have we're gonna do some memes. It's time for our first meme break, and we will check some memes out, and we'll be right back on the other side with our main topics. And we still have Mug Shorties loaded up and ready to go. So let's check out some memes here, folks. We'll see you in 3. Hey, CJ's back. And
damn blue screen of death.
Oh.
And Tony's here. What's going on, Tony? Welcome, man. Welcome. Good to see you, bro. CJ, Draven actually won the recast, the lead with Don Knotts.
I made this too while we were in the commercial break.
So can we now put a kibosh on the Don Knotts from now on?
Yes. Yeah. No more since
yes.
he won.
Don Knotts.
Or Don Knotts.
Yep. Don Knotts is eliminated. I'm gonna go through and we'll have a list of the winners. I'll update that. Oh my god.
That means no more Danny DeVito.
Yep.
Why does he look like Harry Connick Jr.?
Yep.
I don't know.
It does actually.
Because the AI messed it up.
Like really Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, folks. You know what it's time for.
Puts his hand in and he's gonna pull out my heart.
It's a Mac knife. I like it. A man of great culture. All right. Speaking of that, you know, it's time to make our girl Bree dance. So let's hope she did what the song said and she put on her dancing shoes.
Every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a round to you, girl. Come on, come on. Every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a round to you, girl. Come on. I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Oh, I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Said I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Oh, I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Oh, every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a round to you, girl. Come on. Come on. Every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a round to you, girl. Come on.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. So we're gonna start out. A lot of us, you know, me at 50% of the panel, ladies and gentlemen, knows that we were in Cincinnati this past weekend, and we were hanging out down at Horror Hound, which was a fucking blast. Again, this is my third one, I think, and yeah, these it was just a great weekend. I took the family and yeah, hang on a second here. We'll I shared this on my community tab, so I have no problem showing this. But yeah, we met. We were fortunate enough to get, we stood in line for a little while, but we met the man himself, Kane Hodder, which was fucking awesome. So hang on, I'll share this here.
And you're taller than
I'm taller than Kane Hodder. Yeah, that was. But yeah, here's the family with Kane. He's super fucking cool, and I got to ask him the question I have been waiting to ask him. And no, it's not, does Jason teleport, you fucking psychotic bastards? It was CJ, fucking kick him. No, it was Knuckles, get the thing, do the thing.
Kick the fire. Kick the fire.
But no, I asked Kane, I said, can we get confirmation that Jason Voorhees was in Pentangle? I said, because you were killed by Michael Dudikoff in Avenging Force in 1986 in the shipyard scene. You got kicked off the roof of the building. I said, so I was like, is Jason was he in Pentangle? He goes, you remember that? I'm like, that was one of my favorite movies, man. Absolutely. I'm like, I did a review of that as Cleveland, I'm like, hell yeah, I remember that movie. So he started talking to me about the canon film stuff. And he was like, you ever seen American Ninja 2? I'm like, oh, like that's my favorite one of that series of like all like 6 of them. Are you kidding me? Like the second one's great. He goes, so you remember the fight scenes and stuff? I'm like, yeah. He goes, you remember the Jeep scene? I'm like, yeah, kind of. He goes, yeah, it was me getting dragged behind it. And then he goes, what did he say? He goes, I got to flip it. He goes, you can see it when it's tipping over. I got my white crash helmet on. It was fucking cool as hell.
Nice.
But yeah, so getting to meet Savini last year and Kane Hodder this year, the family, we all decked out in the Friday the 13th gear. That was a lot of fun. It was. I did. We waited in line for his table for probably an hour, maybe. It was worth it. Just to meet the guy who is like a horror icon, and even though part 6 is my favorite one, like this dude is the definitive Jason Voorhees, and he always will be. It was like I said, I don't get starstruck by celebrities at all, and this guy, I was like, man, this is really, it was like Savini. He's not like a movie star, but I mean, he's, famous in his own right, obviously, for his contributions through the special effects. And, he's acted too, but, he was, I was like, not as much with him as I was Hodder. It was awesome to meet Savini, but meeting Kane Hodder was fantastic. That was fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I got to meet JP.
Hang on.
I got to meet Kane Hodder, and I got to meet JP.
I can't believe he saw me.
Yep.
Game's the masterpiece.
I am so
Yeah. Serena Vincent as well.
Ooh, hey now.
Which is the chick Vinny knows. I didn't get the chance to go to her booth at all, though. Sadly.
Draven was like, you have too many chromosomes for me.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I would have figured not enough.
Yeah, it's like, not enough. Downs, I'm out.
And the Raimis.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, hang on.
Jocks are the mighty over there.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't the one on the far right, isn't that the jackass from Sequest?
Yes. Yeah, that's Ted Raimi.
I know.
For
Ted.
Sam.
Yep.
Yeah, Ted, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was on Xena Warrior Princess, too.
Yep.
Oh, he was. Holy shit.
Yeah, he was Jocks are the mighty. Yeah.
Yep.
Mankind.
The Grudge. Oh, shit.
Looks like he's giving up dyeing his beard.
Eli Roth.
Oh, sweet, the Jew Bear.
Yep.
Or the Bear Jew.
Yep.
Yep.
Bear Jew.
Bear Jew. Yep. Zach from Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Oh, damn.
Hell yeah.
Billy Peltzer.
Who else?
Yep.
I love your face in that picture, man. Look at his face. He's just like, I could be eating a cupcake right now. Just so fucking thrilled.
And then Juliette Lewis.
Oh, sweet. One of the Natural Born Killers.
Uh-huh.
And...
Wait, she was in the Griswolds, wasn't she?
Yes.
Yes, she was.
The
She was the daughter.
So are they part of canonically linked?
And then this is Patricia. I forget her last name, but she was the chick from The Mummy that played the Mummy's
Etep girl.
Yeah.
Oh, not Suno Moon.
Yes.
Etep girl.
I'm not Etep girl, and all of a sudden CJ comes out with the name immediately. I love it.
But that was
she was fucking hot in that movie.
Yeah, she was.
Jesus Christ.
Nano.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Nano's
I
not
understand
wrong.
why he died. Seriously.
Nano.
That Horror Hound record. 405 restraining orders were filed against Draven.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, look at Draven. Looks like he'd rather be in bed with Greta.
Oh,
jeez.
You want the weather potato? Really?
The weather potato. Draven's just like,
no fluff here.
Wait, you can meet Paul Walker if you have a shovel. God damn.
That might be a little hard because he's
Wait, actually,
it's extra crispy.
Speaking of Paul Walker, I watched. I don't know how it popped up on YouTube algorithm, but someone has done a mashup of Fast and Furious and Knight Rider.
No,
but it's like they put Garth, evil Michael Knight, in the Fast and Furious. Like they've got this whole plot thing and the cars and everything. It's surprisingly well done.
That's awesome.
It's kind of weird because you see him with fucking what's his name from God damn it, why am I blanking on his name? Bald fucker. from Fast and Furious.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
Why did I blank on his fucking name? But yeah, it's like Garth and
he's
Vin
not
Diesel
that important
talking to each other. It's really weird.
Oh, there's Adam at the Foley.
Yeah. Let me pull this up.
Yeah, so there was something rather odd to be there when my daughter was 2, and you guys, we were watching Mick in '98. My daughter was 2, and there she is at 27 with her 2-year-old, and I'm standing there with one of the last hardcore legends left.
Wow.
Terry died, Terry Funk, and Chainsaw Charlie and all that good stuff. So no, he was a really, really, really nice guy, and the clock went back, Chris, to '98 for a brief few minutes, and a lot of good came out of this. So nothing but nice things to say about Mick Foley. Etep has the video to prove it. Vinny's seen the video to prove it. So yeah, it was a really, really, really good event. The way it worked was I was really hoping Etep and like we would have all been there in the NWO stuff to mess with them, but Draven had already done the photo and everything too, so it was like, oh, this could be a lot of fun as well. But it just so worked out that there were like 2 people in front of us, and then when I was done, there was nobody behind us. So like I got even more time with them, like I did with Booker T. And then after that, the cops were listening to me and everything I had said. So then I was standing there talking with them, and Mick was talking to other people, but paying attention to us because we were laughing our asses off. Like, yeah, if you're going to be posted by anyone, who's going to start shit other than the guy that fell from a fucking cage and didn't win? I was like, or in the Royal Rumble, 3 entries and still loses. He had to come in as Mick Foley. Maybe he would have won. He looked up when I said it. So again, it was some police officers doing their job, interacting with the fans as well, and yeah, it was just a lot of fun being my granddaughter's first con ever, which she's not going to remember, but we've got plenty of video evidence and good times were had by all. And yeah, from there I went back and then found the bullshitters. So yeah, it was a really good Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Who would have thought that of all of the wrestlers out there, Mick Foley would be the one to outlive them all?
Right?
Yeah, the guy that did the most harm to himself for the least amount of anything.
He's the only guy that scared Taker. Like, there's that quote of Calloway who was saying, like, I was standing on the Diamond League fence on the roof of the cage looking down, and I thought I just killed someone.
Right. Well, to me, I told you, I think we talked about this, Tony, monoTony. Don't speak up or anything because none of us can get a word in. But on when we were doing the Monday Night retrospective, like, to me, when Mankind came out, it was the first real threat to The Undertaker, like, just in the kayfabe, kind of stuff. And yeah, there he was, nice as could be. And it's I can't do justice trying to repeat what was said, but when he found out that Nathan Sock's name was Bernice, because after his stroke and everything, his little left arm doesn't go down, and so he gets cold, so he puts it on, and it's Bernice because Mick Foley has Mr. Socko. He literally said, "This is on me," and he gave him a free Socko and signed it.
Oh, wow.
And he didn't have to do that. And then the handler was trying to get a little more out of it because I paid for the belt first to get signed and everything. And he did the sock right from the get-go because we were talking about Nate. And yeah, dude, from there I went ahead and got another picture, and he made that out to Nate as well. And I was tapped. Like, I didn't have really any more cash because we had to pay for parking. And the guy was like, oh yeah, they're $20 or whatever. You can get and I know that's their job. Mick's like, no, they get a photo on me. So the photo you're looking at, I didn't pay for. He gave it to, and then he let me.
Nice.
When I was talking with him, as weird as it is, like, I was like, "Can I give you a hug?" And he's like, "Dude, go for it." And he was sitting there talking with me. To me, I just shut my eyes for a minute and was a kid again. Like I said, Chris, it was '98 again, brother. Nice. And we don't, you and I being close, you know what I mean, dude. We don't get those moments that often. Nope. So it was really special to be there. And again, not just with my daughter and my granddaughter, but with with Jeff and Pete and Draven and Etep and just everybody, man. It was to be with the people you want to be around and the people you love, the people you choose to be a part of your family with your family, and freaking Mick Foley, yo. I'm just saying. For me, yeah, it was a good day, mate. It was a really good day.
That's the day. It was a good day.
Man, you always meet the awesome wrestlers, dude. Got Booker T, you got Mick Foley. What the hell, man? You lucked out.
I did, man. And again, it was just one of those being a fan. And, you know, I knew him from the WCW days. Didn't really see a lot of the hardcore stuff. Because, again, back in the day, you had to get those on VHS tapes.
Yep.
So,
dude,
but yeah, and thanks to Etep and, you know, World Class Bullshitters and all the guys, you know, we had so much fun, all of us, and had dinner together. And again, we all broke bread, and it was really nice to just have this big group of people that met on the internet. You know, we all do shows together, but we all met in the chat. You know, and for me at this day and age, man, that says a lot. There are real people here, real friends. Every year we've seen each other. I've seen Draven since 2020. I've been with Jeff and World Class Bullshitter since 2018. You know, and I have no place I'd rather be than right here with all of you, because this is the place to be.
Yeah, man, that was a big shout out to Mama Hicks for cooking a bomb ass meal too.
Yeah,
oh
it was
my
good.
god. Holy shit. I was so bummed I was so filled up I couldn't eat dessert, man.
I got forced
everything
to
else was delicious.
This is what
I got
bumfuck Oklahoma.
Yeah, I was gonna say, damn it.
There's my Kane Hodder autograph picture from part 7. Yeah, you know, he was like, "What do you want?" I'm like, I don't just to Pete, and he's like, "All right, I got you, man." But of course, what would it be? You know, I don't go to cons and not buy Friday the 13th art print, so I got
sweet.
I have to. I've got the gentleman's card that did these. His name eludes me at the moment, but super nice guy. I invited him on the show. He doesn't do the YouTube thing though. But yeah, this was the. But yeah, I'll give him a shout out next week. But yeah, this one. As soon as I saw it, I came back. And yeah, he did a fucking fantastic job with that. Yeah,
hey, did you do comic stuff? Get him some commissions.
That's it. And of course, you know, I have to buy, like I said, black t-shirts. So I got a Halloween 4.
Oh,
yeah. I saw this. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I have to buy that. I love Halloween 4.
Now you just need Danielle Harris to sign it.
You're looking at it going, that's just a flannel, right? Well, the girl that sells these are all like customs. Yeah. So it's, you know, it says Camp Crystal Lake at the bottom. But yeah, I've been looking at these and I've waited a couple years basically to buy one, and it was like it's $60, but I'm like, man, I fucking love these things. And I got some Hellraiser comics too. Yeah. I wanted to read some Clive Barker stuff. I've never read the novels. I was looking through comics and I'm like, this is by far my favorite cover right here.
Yeah.
That's fucking gorgeous.
Face Ripper.
Yeah. Yeah. So I picked up, in there that it's a run of them. So, and I got Trey found this. He found a Godzilla one he wanted. So
Gojira.
We got that. But yeah, that's just some of the stuff. I got some new pins. I got a Haddonfield Memorial Hospital pin and a zombie head from Return of the Living Dead for the backpack I take to school with me, because the kids get a kick out of it because I've got all the horror pins on it. But sweet. So I got and of course I got the Shadow of the Kraken button on there. Yeah. So I just covering that with pins. Yeah, I go to the conventions and stuff.
Question: did you show Kane your tattoo?
I didn't show him the tat because I had a fucking hoodie and I had a t-shirt on, like a long.
I was wondering if you did. Yeah.
But no, if he's in it, I want to get the Hellraiser piece done too, and then I'll start going sleeveless at these things when I have like both of them. Because I need to see my my tattoo artist Nelson the Psychopath to get that going.
We need to drag him with us, and Kane's usually almost always there, man, and get him to sign your arm, and then get Nelson to tattoo it.
Now they have two people taller than Kane.
Yeah. Well, fucking Nelson would dwarf him. I mean, yeah, he's a big dude. Like I said, Nelson's a big motherfucker. We were talking about Ghostbusters a little bit earlier here. And I kind of want to shift over to that. We got Vinny's backstage. There he is. What up, Vinny?
Hey guys, how we doing?
Hey.
Good, man. What's going on?
Yeah. I was at a birthday party, so I
forgot
completely.
No worries.
Family first, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
You homies be family.
Yeah.
But we're not the family that's gonna scold you if you're late to a birthday party for us. We'll just be like, that's less beer he gets.
Shit.
But no, man, we're glad you made it. We're into the we just talked about Horror Hound a little bit, and I'm taller than Kane Hodder.
I saw that.
Yeah.
That was a good photo too.
Dude, it was, like I said, the guy was an amazing, like, I don't get starstruck, and I talked to him about the Canon film stuff. I didn't even talk to him about Friday the 13th. I asked him if Jason was in Pentangle, and then he was like, how do you remember that? I'm like, that's one of my favorite movies. But no, right now we're talking about the Ghostbusters, and the star Ernie Hudson speaks out on the 2016 female reboot. This came out yesterday. I thought this was funny that with the new one coming out, you knew this was an inevitability. They were going to drag up the 2016 one.
Yeah, they always do.
It's like raping the corpse of Gamergate. They will not let this one go.
Nope.
Oh,
I don't understand why.
No,
because it's all female. They're supposed to have been perfect.
But no, not even close, dude. And we did like what, over 3 hours? We did like 2.5. Well, we were covering this newest movie / ripping into it. I didn't intend to rip into it, but it just came out. I don't know. It was disappointing, but
I enjoyed it, but I understand why it wasn't like the best.
Well, that's the thing too, man, because we weren't looking to like hammer it down, because we loved, like, the cast is great. You have good people involved, and they just came up so short with that fucking script. Yeah. But sorry, you were saying Ernie Hudson, he weighed in on this on 16.
No, that's fine, because I haven't seen the new one yet, right? Like I said, I'm gonna go to the new one. Yeah, I'm gonna take the family when it comes to the local theater. We'll check it out.
Right.
But I have listened to the non-spoiler reviews for this, and it just seems like a movie that doesn't need to exist.
Yeah, because like they had an opportunity to really make an incredible sequel, and they just dropped the ball, because like you'll see as soon as it starts, when they get into present day, you'll be like, huh? It's just like, here's a family of Ghostbusters, instead of like, we don't have any lead up into to explain it more, Like they basically made a trip across country. It wasn't just to bring the car there. Like, I don't know, like they already established, like, this is the family Ghostbusters. Deal with it.
Yeah, it takes place like 2 years later.
And they don't give you enough. Like, because that's the thing. Like, we love the characters. We wanted to see more of where they were going, what they were doing. They did something cool with Aykroyd and podcasts that made sense. Like, you had moments, you had elements that were there. But the main family, like, I don't know. When we went over the review, I kind of explained, like, if we were to rewrite this movie, what we could have done to make it work.
And Mike doesn't do shit in the entire movie.
Yeah, that's what Jeff was saying.
Yep.
Well, he's comic relief. He's the doofus. They didn't know.
And
what
he
to
has
do.
to make sure everybody knows that he's 18 now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey guys, I'm an 18-year-old.
It's like he was trying to tell Hollywood, "Hey, I'm 18 now," and they're like,
Oh,
"Yeah,
God.
Wink, wink.
Well, what I liked was when what's her name? When Millie Bobby Brown turned 18, she's like, yeah, it was funny. You know, yesterday they were telling me I was a child, and today they're telling me I need to look sexier. She goes, that's weird, huh? I'm like, yep, that's, you know, it's like, oh, wow.
Yeah, and then she complained about being over-sexualized and then does all these shits where she's over-sexualized.
Yeah,
exactly.
She can save her bullshit from
Weird. It's Hollywood, baby.
she can save her bullshit.
She's next in line with Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
You can stuff your sorries in a sack, mister. But let's see what Ernie says. This was an interview with The Independent. The original Ghostbuster, Ernie Hudson, said he was disappointed with the 2016 all-female reboot. While he allowed the 2016 cast members, Wig, McCarthy, and McKinnon, and Craig Johnson. Was his name? Is that dude from The Office? Yeah, Michelle Obama. Were all brilliantly funny on their own. That's a lie. He didn't think the finished product resonated with the fans. Fans were really invested in the story and the characters, and I think it was disappointing. Hudson said, I enjoyed the movie, but I think it wasn't what fans were hoping for. That is such a answer for the press right there.
Yeah, it's a very neutral.
he was playing it smart."
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's face it, he does a lot of conventions, and fans talk to him quite a bit. So he's gonna tell people, yeah. No, I agree with you. Like, you know, at shows they're a little bit different than they would be for the press.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he says, look, I'm a fan of Paul Feig. I have nothing negative about him to say other than I don't quite understand why you do a reboot. You know what I mean? Just make another movie. Yeah, that's, like I said, that's boilerplate. That's boilerplate shit right there.
Let's play it safe.
Very. Very.
I'd agree with Nano Reaper. I'd rather go to a Haitian barbecue than rewatch 2016.
Oh God, yeah.
No, 2016 doesn't exist. So
yeah,
I've seen it once, and that's enough.
Yeah, I'm not looking to eat people, even though they're forcing us to do that soon. Allegedly, no. But
in Minecraft.
Yeah. I did not watch that movie. We had an opportunity to see it for free. I tried twice. I couldn't get past 10 minutes. And I gave up. Frankie tried 4 times and he couldn't. He's like, "No, I'm good. This is shit."
I've seen it.
The only thing I've seen from it was a video of a guy breaking down how retarded it was that their proton packs had kinetic energy to them.
What?
When they're energy, they don't have they're not physical.
Holy
shit. Knocked back into all the shit that she's making. Like that doesn't make any fucking sense.
It was
kind of like Cyclops.
Go ahead, Chris.
Well, sorry, but yeah, they did that in the new X-Men 97 thing. They gave Cyclops' optic blast this like propulsion, and it's like, I'm no master physicist here, but if I'm falling out of an airplane and I'm using a force to suddenly stop my descent, wouldn't that snap my neck? If it's coming out of my face?
He's a mutant. He's got an extra strong neck. Just ask Wolverine, his boyfriend.
Fuck me, right?
Sorry.
Jeremy Clarkson said it best. Speed does not kill you. It's the sudden stop that does.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing that can overcome Black Girl
Magic.
What's up, Justin Proper? Hail, brother. Good to see you, man.
What's
it was
up,
good to hang out with you. We got to kick it a little bit Friday night. He's playing it safe like Draven at the Special Olympics. Horror Hound was a blast, man. We had a great time.
It's energy. It's not. There's nothing physical about the beam that comes out of a proton pack.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, they're stupid.
Real geniuses from the early 80s had a better idea of how lasers work than these motherfuckers.
Ain't that the truth?
Actually, I rewatched that movie the other day. I forgot how much I love that movie.
Which one?
I did hear.
Real Genius with
Val Kilmer.
Oh yeah, that's a good
first
one.
real movie.
Mm-hmm. I did hear though that the first couple episodes of the new X-Men are actually fairly good. So
it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
I saw the first one. I was okay with it.
What did you think of? So I hated the fact that they used the word insurrection. Like that was totally like a jab at the conservatives in the second one. But like, I'm sorry, I don't care if it was respectful to the comic or not. Magneto's new costume makes him look like a flaming bundle of sticks.
Yep.
Like he's got a giant. He's the white M&M that tastes like tapioca. Like it's disgusting. It's so stupid.
Chris, don't put it in your mouth.
Yeah. Melts in your hands, down your mouth.
Oh my god. Oh my god. On that note, I'm
not done vomiting. Sorry.
Cue the music.
We'll take a quick commercial break and we'll be back with our next topic.
The Bugs Bunny Roadrunner Show will return after these messages.
Promotional consideration paid for by...
Would you like one of these? I think a Tic Tac is clearly better than a Certs.
Oh, yeah.
No, really. With only 1.5 calories, Tic Tac freshens your breath just as well as that does. Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Oh.
Well, let's see. I'm almost convinced.
Not me.
Oh, right. I am convinced.
Tic Tac.
I'm gone. I'm history. For now.
The incredible 1.5 calorie breath mint.
And now back to the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner Show.
I think
that's a lawsuit.
By the way, I do remember that commercial. I always wanted to bang. I mean, yeah, whatever. That dude though, that guy is like a master impressionist. That guy.
Is he?
Fun fact, yeah. He's one of those like what's his name? Like Ross Marquand or whatever. Yeah, he's one of
Ross
those,
Marquand. That was the dude from The Walking Dead.
Yeah. He was like that level of I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, we got breaking news. Sean Diddy Combs' private jet landed in the Caribbean while homes raided by the feds. Report this from page 6, 46 minutes ago. This came out. Diddy's private jet was reportedly on the ground in the Caribbean while Homeland Security raided several of his properties in the States, but it's unclear if the rapper was the one using the plane. According to NBC News, Homeland Security officials seized phones from Combs in Miami before he was scheduled to fly to the Bahamas for a vacation. While law enforcement sources didn't reveal if he still went on the trip, they told the outlet in Miami when he arrived to his property with guns drawn on Monday. However, they did not specify whether or not Combs was home or somewhere else in the city. Okay, I'm missing this. What did Diddy do this time?
A whole bunch of grooming and some other unsavory Epstein stuff.
Oh, very much so.
Oh, we got one of the first clients.
This guy, I think it was Usher, was sleeping with him as well when he was underage. There's a few lovely stories about this individual and his alleged how do I say this
illicit affairs.
Well, not only that, his certain connection with Biggie and how he went.
Oh well, that's not shocking.
I wonder if he did anything to Mace. Him and Mace were doing shit all the time.
Yep. Well, Mace, remember Mace quit rapping. Mace quit rapping, became a born again Christian and shit like that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he probably knows what's waiting for him.
No Vaseline.
Yeah, just matching a little bit of gasoline. Fucking so yeah, I
God damn it. monoTony. Oh, Jesus.
I had no fucking clue what the fuck Diddy did in this case. He's a Diddy diddler. Puff Diddler.
Puff Diddler.
The diddler.
He probably got that name from Puff Puff Give, the little boy.
Oof.
Kevin Spacey's probably really jealous right now.
Him and R.
Yeah.
Kelly can have fun in prison, I guess.
Yeah.
R. Kelly, I don't see nothing. Oh no, there's something very wrong with it, R. Kelly. There's something very fucking wrong with it. I don't understand you at all. Yep. Yeah, sex trafficking. Yeah, Jesus, allegedly. Yeah, this is what it's oddly enough, it's happening months before. This'll be a common theme leading up to the election. I really do.
Jill, I just made the biggest poo.
I don't.
I do. I think. I think we're gonna. Oh, what Wes sent me a meme. Hang on. Let me pull this up here. We got so Diddy's Puff Diddler and we are going to we're gonna have the yeah. There's gonna be more. Oh my God.
Do I even want to know?
Hang on.
Oh no! You know it's good.
Oh jeez.
Let's go.
Looking forward to this one. Oh shit!
Damn.
Oh, that's great.
Oh no! Oh no!
Holy shit!
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Yes.
Wow.
It kind of looks like.
Is that Puffy Epstein or is that
Puffstein?
Yeah,
Puffstein. Puffstein.
Puffstein didn't kill himself.
Dude, that's like remember on Rick and Morty when they had Abradoff Linkler? Abraham Lincoln and
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
There's the ultimate villain right there. It's Puffstein.
I'm just saying, if Jeffrey Epstein was black, we'd have known about everything. God damn.
That was pretty great.
That was
Jeffrey
Diddler.
That's George.
That was fucking
half
great,
cousin.
man. Yeah. That's just my half cousin, baby. Don't worry about him. He'll be back later. Yeah, the Diddy article was a much better choice than the racist game devs.
Space was smart enough to have his accusers ended.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knew. All right, let's step out for another quick commercial break. We'll see you in 44 seconds after a word from our sponsor.
The Bugs Bunny Roadrunner Show will return after these messages.
The all-new Popeye Hour will return after In the News and these messages.
Promotional consideration paid for by...
I don't know how you do it. I put together some really impressive deals. But this thing you've pulled off, it's amazing. A big and tasty for just $1? How do you do it? What's your secret?
Got a buck? You're in luck. Because you can get a delicious beefy big and tasty, a McChicken sandwich, and lots of your other favorites on McDonald's Dollar Menu every day.
Together, Grimace, we could own this town.
And now, back to the all-new Popeye Hour.
I want to bang a young man right into his tiny, tiny little bitty bum.
Oh my God!
It's literally trending. The diddler.
Oh.
There you go. The diddler's trying to escape out of the back, like, and he's sliding down. So black guy sliding between two buildings, landed on his feet and running. Holy shit.
The fucking diddler diddles in the night.
Oh, this is amazing.
Speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, you've come to the portion of the program where we do talk about those sort of things. It is time for Mug Shorties. All right, here we are now, ladies and gentlemen. We've got our leaderboard, which Vinny is in the lead. Chris is in second. I believe Adam and CJ are around third and fourth, and Draven's down at the very bottom. Which Draven's a selfish bottom anyway, so it's fine.
Dude, he's just hunting for the downs, chicks.
By the way,
I won the other thing, so
by the way,
yeah.
Extra fun fact: apparently, there's additional footage of what's going on too, and both of his sons have been arrested, handcuffed and arrested.
Shit.
Yep.
Oof.
Justin and Christian Combs both spotted in handcuffs during the raid.
Breaking news, Etep.
Yeah.
So
breaking news from good old Hans Cock.
It kind of fits with Shorty's getting busted. I'm just saying.
I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. Well, apparently, motherfucker, the law said, "Hey, stop." So speaking of that, when not knowing when to stop, let's pull up Shorty number one here. Here she is, Mrs. Shorty number one.
It's Gothics.
No, that is Chris. That is Storm from the X-Men.
97 Storm. Yeah.
No, that ain't my girl Storm. That ain't my girl Storm, man. What they did to her, they did her dirty.
Cootie, what went wrong in your life?
You take the good, you take the bad.
You grab your penis and your vagina and you keep
maybe she was sex trafficked at Diddy's.
It's 25 to life. 25 to life.
The world. You'll never see the world.
She's a chick. They'll never give that much of a sentence out.
That's true.
No. All right. So let's see here. Let me look here. Okay. So
I still
non-violent crime.
You see
what? Will Clyde.
I mean, I'm sorry, but Black Girl is on my fuck it list.
I already checked that off my bucket list.
Wait,
you can save, CJ.
You said she's got a non-violent crime. Doesn't she have like a tear on her eye? Isn't that?
I know, right?
That's a heart.
That's a heart.
That's a heart. That's a heart.
She's breaking mine right now.
She's a fucking Care Bear. Okay.
She stole CJP's heart.
I said I've got on my bucket list, and that's one of them.
What? All right. So CJ, what do you think this little fine?
This is one charge.
One charge.
One charge.
Did you say non-violent?
Yes.
I'm gonna say drinking, something with drinking.
Yeah, those eyes.
Alcohol.
Yeah, she looks a little bit toasted.
Well, that could mean that could mean she's either baked up or
I mean, like drunk toasted, not like high toasted.
Maybe she just has black girl magic.
Black girl magic.
Throw a chicken and make her gay.
Did you dare invoke
Black girl magic?
I did.
All right, so CJ is saying alcohol related. Draven, what say you, sir?
Prostitution.
Wow, he's going with the atom bomb.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I
oh my shit.
The atom bomb.
As a quick aside, when it comes to prostitution, my daughter actually came up with a joke. What do you call twin prostitutes?
What?
Doppelbangers.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's good.
Was she watching last week's episode?
No, surprisingly not. But she said it while I was driving a U-Haul Saturday, and I just about wrecked the damn thing.
Oh man!
Speaking of last week's episode with the twins, one of them's actually dead.
Yeah. I pulled up the article. One of them got killed in a hit and run in 2020.
Yep.
Yeah, they got their shit together. They got their shit together apparently, and one of them got hit in a hit and run.
Which one? What are you talking about?
The two
What are the twins?
They were twins
The redhead.
on the last Mug Shorties. Yeah. Well, I think did we all get it? I think we all got it that they were.
We all got that one.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
What a shame, though.
I did a little digging.
No. What happened to Bianca Belair's hair?
That's without the weave, yo.
Wait, I love it. Nano Reaper practicing magic without a membership in the American Society of Magical Negroes.
Did that even make money this weekend?
I
don't think it made money any weekend.
No. Adam, what do you say for this one?
Theft, Etep, theft.
Theft. All right.
I mean, we already know she stole CJP's heart, so I already won.
I was just gonna make a reference to that or something.
I'm sorry.
Chris, what do you say?
She is
cute.
She's a little cutie. She's probably a horrible human being, but
I kind of want to go theft, but I think CJP was onto something with the drunk. Yeah, maybe drunk or well, if could I two for this be like drunk and drugs? Because like he's already got the drunk covered, but like she's wearing what looks like an employee's outfit, so I don't think she got caught for stealing. Like that looks like she got pulled out of like a Taco Bell drive-thru window. And they're like, bitch, you smell like alcohol. You smell like fucking weed or meth or whatever.
Fuck you, pig.
Yeah, I think I'll go with the alcohol. I mean, she's drunk or like she's either drunk or high. She's something, but non-violent and the respectability, despite the tattoo on the face which says loser. The clothes say I work for a living. So I don't think theft is. So yeah, drunk or whatever, drugs or
you're going alcohol related then.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Vinny, what about you, sir?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in areas that have this sort of riffraff, and for what I've known and what I've seen with black girls, they don't so much drink. They like the drugs. I'm going drugs on this one.
Okay, drug related.
Yeah.
Anything specific?
Depends where she was picked up.
Right.
Well, she's not white, so it's not meth. It's either crack or weed, but weed's legal, so I don't know why. Like that's pretty.
Again,
decriminalized in only certain states, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
depends how much you have as well, right?
Yep.
Well,
I think she got off of work and she wanted to relax. I think maybe it's the lesser. I don't see crackhead.
No, she's too put together for that.
Yeah, I'd say weed.
Yep.
Weed makes sense.
Okay, so all right. So you're saying a weed charge then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's anything.
Right.
You said it's non-violent. It's nothing too bad, right?
Yep,
Yeah, that's why I
non-violent
ruled out.
offense.
Yeah, and she looks like a
That's why I
little
ruled
thing.
out theft.
Yeah, she probably pissed off a cop, and he's like, "Oh yeah, what's in your car?"
Yeah, it's
right.
definitely
Yeah.
chemicals of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling this one would be fun, but she would leave you.
Emotional damage.
Oh shit! What does that mean?
About to
Did she
find
like
out.
convince somebody to off themselves or something? Like, no, I'm scared.
No, she's probably a little crazy.
Oh yeah, that's Lisa Left Eye Lopez reincarnated.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
I
Burn your fucking house down. All right, here we go. So CJ's got alcohol, Draven's got prostitution, Adam theft, Chris alcohol, and Vinny weed. This sounds like a fun night at my house. All right, here we go.
Rihanna.
Here's what shorty number one. She can stand under my umbrella, Ella. Here we go. This one.
Oh, you got it, Vinny.
Wow.
I'm
Well,
just
that
gonna
sounds
quit
good.
being
You
an
know what?
artist, and I'm gonna go join the force. Fuck this.
Shit, man.
Jesus
You got a
Christ.
job as a profiler building here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'm starting
All
to think
right.
I should have
Vinny,
taken that job at the 3-letter agency.
Yeah, I want Vinny to go first from now on, so then I can steal off of him.
Knowing this is only a weed charge, it just I definitely smash.
What state
That's
is
what
what
I'm
I'm wondering.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be a fucking like a red state
gotta
that
be a
hasn't
red,
fucking
Yeah, that's
criminalized it
freaking
yet.
weird, man.
Yeah, because
Because-
Oklahoma even has medical still. So we
Yeah.
Yeah. It's legal in Ohio now. I mean, yeah. So
not legal in Texas, which is weird.
Yeah, that is
Right.
dumb.
Really?
Yeah, it's not legal in Texas.
Indiana.
Isn't it on the federal? So they're not even on the federal level yet. They're not even like this is stupid. Like
no, it's just state level, bro.
Which
oh
is
my god.
Because like dispensaries, they have to do everything in cash because you still can't get a bank account because it's still federally illegal.
That is so.
See,
well,
I use my debit card there, but it goes through like a fucking ATM transaction.
Yeah. No, like didn't they realize that Nixon's war on drugs was a complete failure at this point?
No,
like,
they don't
yeah, they should have.
Like weed, like here's the thing. It's like I'm a complete straight edge. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I don't do any of that shit. But I find it completely asinine that we're wasting taxpayers' dollars and criminalizing people for essentially getting drunk on a plant. Like, I'd rather be around stoned people than drunk people.
Yeah, you do. You would.
Alcohol's killed way more people than weed.
Damn right.
Alcohol, basically any other drug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. How many people get into fights when stoned?
I fight with a bag of chips trying to open it up. That's
no. She can't say that. That did happen to me. We were all high and we still got into a fight.
God damn it.
It does happen, but it's very rare.
It's not your fault. It said all you can eat. And they said, no, that's all you can eat. Look, man, I'm saying it wasn't your fault or our fault that the buffet screwed us, okay?
You go now. You'll be here for an hour.
By the way,
so
perfect timing.
But by the way, wow,
Shorty number 2 is a gelfling.
Wow.
It's the dark crystal.
When we get a chance in between a break or something, you're gonna love what I just put into the private chat.
No, God, she does look like a gelfling.
This bitch was extra crazy. She fucking ripped it off and threw it out the window.
She's too skexy for my shirt.
Jeez,
she's so skexy it hurts.
So
I bit it off, swallowed it, and then spit it up.
We'll start with Vinny. He got the point in the last one. Vinny, what do you think this gelfling did to the Skegsies to warrant arrest?
I think it's a very violent. How many charges we got?
No, he ain't gonna tell you that shit no more. You just gotta guess.
Right.
I thought we had the new rules. That's what we're doing.
Vinny, I'm just busting your balls. You were late.
Wait, hang on.
I'm just
so I know what to tack on.
We have let's see.
Evil.
Holy fucking shit.
Evil.
All right. This is the kitchen sink is what I'm gonna say.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
And looking at this gelfling, gentlemen, I want you to it is a kitchen sink type charge, and we have some violent shit in there, is what I'm gonna say to you.
That's the first thing I saw. Dude, as I was dropping that link for that video there, and you pulled her up at the same time. I'm like, oh yeah, this looks like one of the ones that Hunter was with. I'm gonna say something very violent. This bitch looks crazier than a freaking bag of cats. The kitchen sink. Okay, drugs, alcohol, assault, violent assault. I'm seeing like, next level Puerto Rican, I'm gonna stab you, bitch, kind of assault.
Okay. So you're saying assault. Are you go ahead and I guess with this one, since that's where you're going, name a you're going for a weapon. So what kind of weapon?
Steak knife, a katana.
I'd say more than one weapon. I'd say a knife. Maybe a fucking beer bottle or something. I don't know. She's like she's smashing on a car and wants to stab somebody. I don't know. Yeah, something along those lines. Most Spanish chicks like to stab. So I'll see something.
Yeah,
dude, she looks Filipino to me.
Well, she looks something out of that. I don't want to sound too bad. We're live.
We're live, pal.
We're live, pal.
In that lovely bucket of things that could happen. Yeah, there you go, Vinny.
I almost want to say murder, but I don't know. I think the victim survives because she looks small.
So Yeah.
Attempted.
Wait.
I don't know. You said the kitchen sink, so I don't.
Yep. So right now, let me read you yours. You've got drugs, alcohol, assault with a knife, blunt object, and anything else.
Is there more to tack on?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm giving you. Okay. All right. So we'll go to Chris next.
Well, because I'm copying off of Vinny, I'll definitely go the violent route. But she's too small for physical weapons. That bitch had a gun. That is a firearm related. That is a. Do you guys remember? It happened in, I think, Laguna Beach about 16 years ago. Kathleen Q. Becker, the bitch who, like, her husband wanted to file for divorce, so she, like, cut his dick off, poisoned him, and then threw the dick in the garbage disposal and stuff.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That's what this bitch did, but she did it with a gun.
How does she chop off a guy's thing with a gun?
She bit it off.
I think no.
Shot it off.
She either shot it off or she's too small to be somebody with like a baseball bat or a knife.
But Chris,
or whatever.
the only reason why I was saying knife is because most of them, they usually have something sharp on them or near them, and they they react. You know,
besides their gash.
I don't know. That's the thought pattern I had. But you could be right. You could definitely be right.
No,
if it was
you're
gang
right
related,
about the react. Huh? No, you're right about the reaction. That woman looks like look at the smugness on her face.
Yeah,
that's somebody who like probably grabbed like a cop's side piece or something. To be honest, like because you said react. She probably freaking grabbed the dude's service pistol, fucking blew, shot the dude or, shot him in the dick or something. And she's laughing about it. Like, look at the smirk.
Chris, so again, if you're right on this one, I think we should definitely do that buddy cop movie, show, comic book or something.
Dude, I'm just going off of you, man. I could be completely fucking wrong. Honestly, I'm completely lost in this. I know she's evil. And I know she's got that smirk, like she's happy. And when you said the kitchen sink, and if it's death related, did she kill someone, or is that possible? Or
okay, hang on.
That looks like somebody that could kill somebody, and their hearts, like their pulse, won't raise it.
It's not a bad take, Bojan.
Hey, Tina. Good to see you, Tina. There is. Okay, I don't want to.
Hey, no, don't say anything else because let the rest of us go. There's still
sorry.
All right, hang on.
So basically,
right,
I'm just copying Vinny, but instead of blunt and whatever, I'm saying guns, and she probably shot somebody's dick off.
I love it.
Okay, so attempted murder with a firearm.
Yeah, attempted murder with a firearm.
Attempted murder of a peen with a firearm. He's more specific.
Peen.
You only have one peni? See with your mouth, not with your hands.
Attempted murder with a firearm to the dick. Okay.
Dude, please don't tell me she like made the guy a human marionette or something. Like this is gonna be a nightmare.
5,000 gashes.
It's a serial killer gelfling.
I'll make some Jim some puppet work.
This bitch is straight out of Henson's Creature Shop. She is.
Tiny
Wood stuffer. Is that what you say? Wood stuffer then?
She's a spinner.
Wood spinner. You can't say wood stringer up because never mind.
Oh wait, never mind. That's
she
not okay.
Yes, not okay.
Or does she kind of look like Sasha Banks?
She does.
That means she did try to do attempted murder, and she tried to paralyze another girl.
Yeah, she botched it.
Listen,
if shot him with somebody else's dick.
If you said a racist joke that you thought was too bad, I could fix that with another racist joke if you want.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I turned monetization on.
There is definitely a penis-related injury involved in this.
Jesus.
Adam, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm sticking with the murder, whether it's attempted or actual, whatever. But I think she bit it off, so that's where I'm gonna go. She bit it off. Murder was
blunt, Firearms, teeth.
Man, teeth, with a knife to his, whatever. She's evil. Now
Each
watch.
tooth was a
She will
bullet.
have jaywalked or some shit, or she's not a she, it's a he.
Attempted murder, dick related.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? Just look at that face. She is smiling like, I got that motherfucker. Got what that motherfucker deserves.
Oh, shit.
Jeez.
All right. You guys, there's a connectivity here of dicks in this thread.
It kind of is. So.
Speaking of dicks, Draven, what do you got
Hey
here?
guys, mine isn't gonna be dick related, but it's gonna be. So she murdered somebody. She had sex with the dead body, and then chopped the body up and
drank it.
God,
saved it or put it around the house or whatever.
Jesus Christ, man!
She's
putting a vampire on the panel.
She still has a dick inside her, right, Draven?
Well,
probably.
Etep said the kitchen sink. I think Draven's onto it.
I mean, what about if it was just he meant by kitchen sink because she was sniffing Clorox, like in
So
we're talking about dick murder.
very
He's talking
oddly
about
specific.
legit murder.
Let me just recap Draven's here. So she committed
slow.
murder and then necrophilia.
Yes.
Then she proceeded to cut up the corpse's dick, is what I'm hearing from you, Draven.
No, like she just members him afterwards. Like not.
So she cut his dick off.
Not his dick. But I mean, like,
dude, that's
body
a
parts.
vindictive bitch. Look at that face. That is somebody that
chopped them up into a little bunch of pieces.
Dude, she don't look like a Jeffrey Dahmer. She look like someone just went fucking ape shit on somebody.
She
So,
looks
I don't know.
yeah, she looks like she blew the guy's dick off, and she's all like he's like screaming in the corner, and she's like getting the mud shot while he's still screaming.
I guess we're gonna find out shortly.
Yeah, I'm really curious now.
I still haven't gotten mine yet.
I know, right?
Stop this.
What dick-related crime do you think she did?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going with assault and battery, resisting arrest, possession of a stolen firearm,
Oh yeah.
Possession with intent to distribute. So there's drugs related.
Oh shit.
So I think this is a drug bust that went bad, and she got feisty.
I like your answer. That's a good answer.
Look at the bags under the eyes. I think you're right, dude.
Hey, Etep, can I share the meme you made of Draven since of
Or
what you said?
probably a parole violation or two, I would assume.
Well, he said the kitchen sink. That generally isn't like I don't know.
That's
He
a whole
said
bunch of
kitchen
charges.
sink. He didn't say Dahmer. I mean that was for Draven, but I think CJ. I like CJ's thought pattern on this one. That's pretty good.
I hope Angelus is not right on this one. I'm not going to be able to get to sleep tonight.
Yeah, that's all of us.
So was that a yes, Etep, to share the meme you made of Draven?
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Hang on.
What the hell?
He's your shadow is a giant mushroom stamp.
Oh, Jesus.
Jeez.
You're being a dick. You're being a dick. I'm just trying to talk about a game.
Adam's like, put Draven's head on this. I'm like, okay.
Jesus Christ. This guy.
Jeez.
And the best part is underneath Draven is Biden.
He's like, with friends like you guys, who needs enemies?
That's why he loves us.
Okay. Let me recap scenes. I'm going to piss myself. So we've got assault and battery, resisting arrest, possession of a stolen firearm, parole violations, and it was possession with intent to distribute.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should at least get one of these, I would think. At least one.
Yeah, it feels like
At this point, this one, I think, depending on what it is, we all get a participation award for if it's better than what she actually did. I'm just saying.
All right, so
What a bunch of
we
creative
will. All right, so if you're ready for,
Remember, this
the
started
reveal
with
of
me,
this-
so I apologize.
Yeah.
It all went so off the deep end.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm
the
following
dictator's
Vinny here, man.
Hey, dictator, you there?
Yeah.
Read mine one more time for the gentleman.
Oh my god.
Penis death.
Okay.
There was no dick-related crime in there.
Oh.
So Vinny has drugs, alcohol, assault with a knife, a blunt object, and other dick-related crimes.
I didn't say dick-related crimes at all. You guys went on that tangent. But if it is a dick-related crime, then sure, give me the point.
All right. There was no Vinny had nothing related to dicks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the dick torture because of that Kathleen Sue Becker. I'm saying this bitch shot her husband's dick off.
Okay.
Assault with a deadly punani.
Thing's got teeth like the sandworm in Dune.
Oh.
Not Beetlejuice.
Here we go. Here's what this one did. We've got 2 counts of domestic violence, criminal threatening with a deadly weapon, 4 counts domestic violence, simple assault, 2 counts criminal mischief, allegedly held a firearm to her husband's forehead, threatening his life, striking him multiple times and breaking items in the apartment.
Wait.
There's no dick related?
Wait. I heard striking him multiple times. Did I say blunt object?
Yeah.
Yes.
But
she pistol whipped him, it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like for sure.
I'm confused. Where's the dick torture?
He said forehead. He didn't say which forehead, Chris.
Chris, that was in your fantasy. Jesus.
There was no dicks, you perverts.
For the record, I did not say any dick-related crime.
Let's see. Wait.
I'm disappointed.
1. So we got assault. CJ's got 1. There's a weapon involved, a gun. 2. So CJ's got 2 on that one. No narcotics. There was no necrophilia or murder, Draven. Draven gets 0. No dick-related biting, Draven. I know you're disappointed. He's so in there. Okay. No attempted murder. God damn it.
These chicks are small time, man. Small
Instead
time.
of digger deepin', it was dicker deepin'.
Again, I think you watched too many Jeffrey Dahmer fucking specials or something. That guy was. He's wearing.
Let's see.
She's wearing guys' heads on a stick.
Right.
Adam had attempted murder. I think that would fall under.
I would think so. I would imagine.
Well, he said murder.
That she's threatening his life. She attempted it.
Yeah.
Beat him with a gun. I mean, that's just,
Yep.
yeah.
There's Adam's got 1 there. Chris had attempted murder and with a firearm. That's a 2 spot. Vinny has assault with a blunt object. He's got his 1 there. So we've got Vinny with 2, Chris with 2.
Oh, I didn't have attempted murder.
Adam.
I thought I did.
No.
Oh.
No.
I'm disappointed.
Adam 1, Draven's at 0, and CJ's at 2. So we got a 3-way tie right now with 2 apiece, and we've got 2 shorties to go. But what else? What else do we have? I've got more memes, gang. I got more memes. So here's some memes while I take a bathroom break. And yeah, CJ, you've got control of the back end, but we'll hold off until I get back. Here you go.
Push.
And here we'll go right into shorty number 3 here. She's
so she got a little froggy one night. If you can't control your bitch after she pistol whipped you, you're the bitch.
you know, he's not wrong.
He's not lying. He's right.
Gotta keep him in line. Strong backhand.
Gotta keep that pimp strong.
Pimpin'.
Pimpin' ain't easy.
This girl doesn't have Gelfling magic, but she's got a weird looking face.
There's no lights on behind those eyes.
Prostitution, drugs, and/or alcohol. But yeah, she's definitely.
No, look at the deviated septum too. Like one nostril is like down.
Yep.
That's why I said, "Oh, he's."
Draven's like, you had my interest, now you have my attention.
Jesus.
Down with the methamphetamines.
All right,
like you had a whole bottle of Viagra in 1 second.
She snorted it.
Yeah, we saw which nostril it went up too.
What up, runs with
horse,
phantoms?
of course.
Oh man,
she tried to sniff up a horse. I don't know.
All right, let's see. We'll start with Draven this time because he's got a goose egg on the board right now. What does Draven say? With this?
I'm gonna go with intoxication. Public intoxication. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, how many? Wait, before.
How many things are there?
How many
Is
sharks?
it just one?
Okay,
Is it violent? Is it non-violent?
Draven guessed first. I'm sorry. I'll give you a mulligan on that one. It's a single charge violent crime.
Oh, single charge violent crime.
Oh no. This is getting scarier.
Shit. I guess assault.
Okay. All right. Let's see. We'll go to Adam next. Adam.
Prostitution. She's a violent prostitute on drugs. I'm gonna say
violent sex.
It's so violent. She ripped his dick off.
Yeah. The answer for that.
It all goes back to the dick biting. God damn it.
Inside her. He's got inside her.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So what are you saying, Adam? It's a single charge violent crime. What?
I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the prostitution. I think drugs and prostitution, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, violently prostitute.
She's a violent prostitute. Why not? Right in front.
She violently pegged some soy boy.
So wait. Yeah, I was gonna say. So like, was she beating up her own pussy? I'm confused.
I'm thinking the guy she's with, kind of like some of the Tales from the Crypt we watched. He decided that, he was going to be her puppet and she didn't use Vaseline while sticking it up there. Who knows? Violent, right?
Instead of getting pussy whipped, just whip that pussy, just pow, pow, pow. She was like, nah. I'm trying to figure out how to word this for you, Adam.
I know. It doesn't matter. I'm probably off as fuck. So, hey.
I said violent. You still stuck with prostitute.
Violent prostitute. Yes. Because.
Oh, shit.
Yes, that's the ticket.
If I say the same thing over and over again, will that make it right? This is insanity. This is Adam.
He's like, nailed it.
Prostitution.
This is
violent.
This is madness.
He didn't pay. The John didn't pay, so she ripped his dick off. There you go. Hey, y'all didn't see the prostitutes in Ohio, okay? I did.
Same, Frankie. Same.
Oh my God.
Right? All right,
Yeah,
Chris, what do you think?
Well, you said it's only one charge, and that bitch looks like she's like out of her gourd. Like I would have said like either drunk driving or something with like public intoxication and violent, like she got in a drunk brawl. But if it's only one charge and it's violent, I don't know, like assault and battery, I guess. If that's two shit. Fuck, the soullessness of the eye says I murdered somebody, but like generally that's like murder with a weapon and something else, and then the other part of me says she was probably in like a drunken brawl, but again, that's two charges.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of conflicted here.
Yeah, I'm in the same kind of thought pattern.
I guess like I mean, she could just be retarded.
Draven's radar would be going off.
I go with violent prostitute. He's going with violent retard. I love it.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Draven's like dead ass, brother. Sorry, go.
Well, I guess
Nano's kind of correct, but it just depends on the jurisdiction. Some places that is two separate charges. Some places it's one.
Yeah, because assault is like you touch somebody. Battery is like you punch somebody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I guess like well, you said violent, so I guess battery. If that's like if it's only one charge, a battery or whatever the one charge is, where like you punch somebody, like clearly that bitch took one in the nose. Like there was a brawl going on.
She'll take one to the face, all right.
All right, so
That was the sausage.
So we have Draven's got assault, Adam's got prostitution inexplicably, and Chris has battery. All right, okay, you're just battery. That okay? All right, so we got battery.
Yeah. If it's assault and battery as one charge, I'll take that. But if it's like a violent thing and assault and battery are separated, then I'll go battery because that looks like somebody that physically assaulted somebody but did it battery wise, like aggravated. Or no, what's the other one where assault with the intent to kill? There you go.
Assault?
Yeah, is assault with the intent to kill one? A drunk bitch fighting somebody.
That'd basically be like that'd just be attempted murder then at that point. I would think.
Yeah. I guess I'll just stick with battery. It's something violent. I mean, I can't like. Yeah.
Okay.
She assaulted She assaulted my sense of smell. My olfactory capabilities were severely harmed by her stinky suck pot.
CJ, go ahead and give us your guess.
Oh, Jesus. I was thinking like resisting arrest.
Yeah?
Is that
resisting arrest?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, usually you have to be pretty violent to resist because
but
you're gonna be fighting.
But wouldn't that mean there would be another crime on top of that? Like
Not
you're never
necessarily.
just.
Not necessarily.
I guess.
You could be suspected of something and not actually have done it, but if you're going to be mouthing off to the cops and then they're going to finally tell you to do something and you don't do it, that's when they get flippy and they start getting frisky and then they start arresting people for shit.
Yeah.
All right, so we got resisting arrest from CJ. Vinny. Vinny.
Yeah.
Sir, you are tied right now with Chris and and CJ. So what do you think here?
Well, especially that you said violence, man. I was thinking some kind of assault charge for sure. I'd say if he's going, everyone. All right, Chris is going assault and battery. I'm going assault with a deadly weapon. She used something.
Gash.
Okay.
Assault with a deadly gash.
Yeah, that's why I stuck with prostitution, brother.
What?
Yeah.
Attack somebody with.
Huh?
You will eat it. I don't care
Well,
if you
Buster makes me feel good. Makes me feel good.
Sorry, I'm like eating cheese while I'm describing this.
What?
All right. Here we go. Guesses are locked in for Shorty
The
number
lips look
3.
nice. I mean, it's
Here,
suction. What?
those are DSLs. But assault, causing injury through a wine glass at another woman's face when she said they had dated the same person. The glass shattered and cut open the victim's face.
I've seen train spotting.
I see prostitution. See, she's a whore.
I said assault with a deadly weapon. Does that count? A broken wine bottle glass?
Draven got a point for assault.
No broken glass.
I did assault and battery, but I think I missed it. I think I missed it because I said battery. Like I thought she was in a fight, but this is literally just somebody hocked the glass, which is a little different.
I know.
Because they both slept with the same guy.
So
let's see. Fucking close. God damn it. I need some black girl magic.
Or just quit overdoing it. I mean, try to be a little more calm down, guys.
But it's hold on. It's assault causing injury. It's assault causing injury.
He said it.
So, yeah. Chris, you get a point on that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a battery. It's an injury. Yeah.
Because you were like, if they're set, because if it was assault and battery, and technically they're saying assault with a weapon. So yeah, I mean, again, you had said it, but you kept talking yourself out of shit. That's why I'm trying to say, just fucking stick with it. And
I know. I try to work my way like a Columbo thing here. Yeah. Clearly, I'm not a Columbo.
But I mean, these are just shorties, man.
Yeah, they're not Chris, people, Michael.
Don't worry, Chris. We're gonna have a buddy cop show. It's gonna be awesome.
And hey, just don't.
Acuna,
that was for popping this.
Okay.
There's no losers here because guess what? None of us are dating. We getting them out of jail.
And that's right. This one's for
Black
Chris.
Girl Magic.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, now that we got that out of the way. It's time for Shorty number. Well, let's see. All right. So Vinny's at 3, Chris is at 3, Adam's at 1, Draven is at 1. He got out of the goose egg category, and CJ's got 2. All right. This is Shorty number 4. Here we go, folks. Here she is, Mrs. Shorty number 4.
Oh Jesus!
She looks happy.
She has different colored eyes.
What the fuck is wrong with that picture?
She looks like the one from. She looks like that. I don't want to call her a celebrity.
Looks like Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Jenna something. She was on one of that island show when they dropped the people off and they got to survive.
Maureen McCormick.
Survivor.
Naked and Afraid.
It is. She looked like one of the ones from Survivor, that Jenna one, right?
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about. Was that the one? I got a couple of them in Playboy. Jerry Mancy
from 1989.
Yeah, this is some shitty footage.
That
looks like a shitty driver's license photo, to be honest.
Wow.
All right, this one is let's see, we got 2 counts non-violent.
2 counts.
Oh, here's Adam. Reliable.
Non-violent.
She's a whore.
He's like, she's a whore and a murderer, right?
Well, non-violent. so,
Non-violent. She could still be a prostitute and on alcohol or drugs. So might be.
Let me help Adam out here. Is that Kristen Wiig from 19? Adam,
why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
She's a hula.
Oh, her. Oh, she's a whore.
She's a drunk whore.
Ronda.
I hope his diddly turns black and falls in the crapper.
Adam, what do you say?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with let's go with alcohol and and a prostitute.
Is this a high school photo of Grace Randolph?
No, that's just the car.
No fluffy app.
I can't even play again.
Sober Miley Cyrus.
Oh,
he's out of line, but he's right.
I didn't do nothing. There's nothing that can pin on me.
CJ, go ahead with your guess, man.
Yeah, I got to go with alcohol on this one, and so 2 charges of alcohol, and a suspended license.
Oh, but that's her driver's license photo.
That's why it's suspended.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Teenage with public intoxication and indecent exposure.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. That bitch
Chris, go ahead,
clearly, she looks fucking drunk off her ass, dude. Like, I would say public intoxication and indecent exposure.
Public intox.
She will gladly blow you today for a beer right now.
Well, like, look at that face. Like, the eyes look like they're different colors and shit. Like, she must have been like chasing the green fairy.
Hey, maybe she had one of Cosby's pudding pops. I'm just saying.
Catch me.
If you want roofie coladas, you're getting banged in the dark.
Oh, I bet you she's got one of those bushes that starts way above her belly button.
Jeez, Chris.
Oh my God. What?
That would be a third crime.
She's got
Thank you.
Stop it. Get some help.
As he mentions David the Gnome, I play a Peter Dinklage gift.
It was perfect. That's why I was going for it.
Schlitz fight.
All right. So, Draven, what do you say?
I guess intoxication and I guess while using a vehicle.
Okay,
so DWI.
Yeah, DUI.
DUI. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. That leaves Vinny.
Yeah, she got that classic smile, so I'm gonna say it, man. Yeah, DUI and reckless driving. Going with that. You said it was 2 charges.
All right. DUI,
but wouldn't that kind of be one and the same?
Well, reckless driving means she could fucking crash into something.
You can get a drunk driving charge without getting a reckless driving. Reckless driving is if you cause damage or if the police if you basically
or speeding too fast, like
especially
120 and a 30.
Yeah. Especially if it is some kind of like lower level celebrity, which she looks like. I would say that, because how many times did they crash into a fucking pole or something? And then they do the breathalyzer and they're like fucking 20 times over the limit.
But I only had 1 glass of Chardonnay.
Wait a minute, Anne Heche wasn't drunk. At least not that last time.
Last time.
Yeah. This is Miley Cyrus and Christian Wiig's biological mother.
She
with the bush that's right above her belly button.
Urinating in public. That's a good one, Brutal.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I took what Bad Take Bojan was saying. Like You know, she's just basically whipping the girls out. You know.
One would only hope.
Oh, here.
She looks
I
like
heard,
she'd be a seat warmer at the Oscars and stuff. Sorry, Etep, go ahead.
No,
that's what my face is
it's
for.
fine because you guys you mentioned Grace, and I heard somebody mention some vehicular type crimes.
Well, that's just a car.
So here it is, boys.
Oh,
speeding and reckless driving.
Vinny gets it.
Got it.
He wasn't drunk.
Vinny got
reckless.
Nope.
Speeding and reckless.
Nope.
Okay.
Reckless. So Vinny gets one. Vinny got one for that.
I'll take
Chris got 0 for his. Adam got 0 for that. Draven got a 0. And CJ got 0. Vinny with 1, 2, 3, 4 is our winner again this week.
Oh shit.
Vinny with because let's see, Chris had 3. And let's see, Adam with 1.
How is that bitch not drunk?
1.
Right? She's smiling. She's proud of herself.
Draven with 1, and CJ with 2. So Vinny wins 4-3.
We'd be
over
perfect
Chris,
for each other.
CJ with 2, and Adam and Draven with 1 this evening. Yeah, this is this girl. There's nothing wrong with this girl. Free her.
Dude,
Free her now.
You remember that chick that was on the high-speed motorcycle chase or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like we're all like, if you got in a fight or whatever, she was drunk. It turns out the bitch was like totally fine, and she was just on a motorcycle chase.
Yeah, didn't she go against traffic or something too? With some lunatic shit.
Yeah.
God, bitch, you gotta stop being crazy because it's hard to tell if you're drunk or not.
Right.
So, we got one more sponsor. Thank you everybody for playing along. We got one more sponsor spot to play, and this one, folks, this one's a doozy. So, wait, she was going 69 in a gated neighborhood endangering all the married silver fox and their marriage.
I think that's her.
Yeah. Frankie said, "I have to screen all of his future dates."
Right. I found her Instagram.
Nice. Oh no shit.
So that's not like an old photo. That's like a fairly recent photo.
That looks like a 1987 driver's license.
It's a glamour shot.
No, it's there.
That's a girl.
Yeah, that is a girl. Thankfully, this time.
Napoleon Dynamite.
She's like, what
nice
kind of
leg
car is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Right. Yeah, that one in the bench with the slit in the dress. All right.
Yeah.
It's a shame she's a criminal. And follow.
Yeah.
Right? Yep. I'm following her now. Add her to the collection of inmates that I follow. All right. Speaking of which, our last sponsor for the evening is Confederate Family Insurance.
We'll return after these messages.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
A man fills many roles in his lifetime. Provider, protector, master of the house. As a father, you have a vital role in your family's life. They depend on you to be there. We help to make sure you can fulfill that promise because, no matter what they call you, at the end of the day, you know you're just Dad.
That was creepy as fuck.
That was awesome.
Tone in that I was not expecting.
That was awesome.
I was like, this was an actual fucking commercial.
Wow.
Yeah, it's creepy as fuck.
Hey, you notice he didn't have a tarantula on his head?
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
This family I've ever seen.
Yeah. Look at how clean the neighborhood is.
Why is everyone in your yard at this moment?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, what was that? Was that like a bit? Or was
Is that
I
a
think
real
so.
commercial?
No, I don't think that was a real one. I think
it's
that was a
not.
bit. It's like the Gary's mattress warehouse. If you remember, we aired that. I think that was last week. We had
Yeah.
Even Jew Gary's Indian Gary with his headdress, Gary the terrorist,
Joey
We're
Pepitone.
blowing up high prices. Yeah,
Joey
Joey
Pepitone,
Pepitone. That's right. Yeah, that shit was fucking. I was like, man, these are great. You find those in there, throw them in every now and then. Those are fun.
Yeah, those are awesome.
But and I'm gonna play this just because before we go, because I was subject to like 12 minutes of this the other night, but I'll only make you watch a little bit. Here you go.
It takes a lot to make a stew. A pinch of salt and laughter too. A scoop of kids to add the spice. A dash of love to make it nice. And you've got too many cooks. 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 It takes a lot to make a stew. When it comes to me and you, and him and her and the baby too. Too many cooks, it's true. They say it goes, it'll spoil the broth. Honey, I think that's not true. Well, maybe too many cooks will spoil the broth, but they'll fill our hearts with so much love.
Was that
what the hell was that?
Dude, the best part is it keeps going.
Yeah, it keeps going. It keeps going.
It's a 45-minute video.
Dude, it gets
yeah.
it gets. We're sitting there, right? We're
weird
down
as
at
fuck.
the Airbnb watching that, right? I walk in. That video is like 12 minutes fucking long.
Yep.
And then after that, so mind you, like Trey's there, right? We're sitting down, we're eating, and they're like unedited footage of a bear, and the bear's on, and then it flips over to a advertisement for Claradrill. If you have never seen this, it's like the fucking theater of the unsettling. Trey's sitting there watching it, and mind you, he's 8.5. He's seen all these killers, and he's watches. If you've never seen the Claradrill ad, I just look it up. Look up. It's just rare unedited footage of a bear, and it goes into this ad, and it is the most disturbing shit. It's basically like real life, like psychopathy, like and what it like. It's reality like types. And Trey was like, I don't like this. And he watched it for like fucking 5 minutes. My wife gives him the phone. And after it was over, we're like, all right, Nick's like, put Scooby-Doo or something on. So we put Scooby-Doo on. Sitting there watching that, and Trey's fucking around on the phone. And we're like, can we watch something else? Nick's like, but I want to watch Scooby-Doo. And it's like, oh, let's watch wrestling. We put our WrestleMania X7. No, I was happy watching
Shaggy and
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby were on TSA or some shit. I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, them are the assholes that held me up at Miami International Airport. But no, that being said, folks, we kind of went over tonight, but that's all right. We had a great fucking time doing it. Once the technical shit got out of the way, like StreamYard started working right on my end anyway. Apologize for any disruption in the broadcast because of those issues. But tomorrow.
What happened with the movie thing? I missed that. The recast the role.
Oh, we had it was Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom and Harrison Ford, which I was excited, but I was like, oh, Vinny's gonna miss this one.
Don't worry, Vinny, I got you back.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Chris nominated Hans Cock, played by Vinny, as Indiana Jones. But our winner this week was Draven with Don Knotts. Don Knotts finally won, beating out Hervé Villechaize by a 5-4, a very close margin. So Oh, Nano voted for Hans Cock too.
Oh,
But,
thank you.
yeah,
Appreciate that.
so he did get another vote there. But yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
we've got that's the show for the evening, folks. I want to say we'll do a WrestleMania watch tomorrow night. I'll announce that earlier in the day. I do have some other things to do, but yeah, we'll do a WrestleMania watch. That'll be our last public one before we rebrand everything up all nice and freshen it up for you guys. But yeah, we'll do one tomorrow night, and probably about 8. We'll do it about 8:30 around there.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll get down on our last one, because after that they're going to Patreon, and yeah, I'm recording those in a way that I can't not YouTube friendly. Not YouTube friendly.
Naked.
Yeah.
He's gonna review them naked.
No, I'm not going Vic Mignogna. I will be wearing Adam.
This motherfucker.
But I want to say thank you to Sean Estep, Nano Reaper, Zacharot 315, Tollbat, Superfan, Vinny, Scrambles, Clinton House, Janet from Another Planet, Matt W, Keely Chow, Darth Loverboy, LDG Free the Internet, Brutal Morningwood, Parrot Head, Good Stuff, Just Joe 47, AngelousDraven, Mr. Grant Gregory, Anime Night, Nelson, Normie, Rugo Better, Hicks Villain, JB, Bad Take Bojan, Jason Holt, Kelly Was, Godzillionaire, Chris Wicks, Glinzer, monoTony, Judas Goat Barbecue, Frog G, Tommy, and Manliness, my channel members. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Yeah, appreciate you all. Thank you. You guys will get a members video. I promise I'll get 2 out this week. I have the free time to do it. Yeah, so I'll be home alone on Thursday, and I got to work. Got to do some shit on Friday, but yeah, I'll be back Friday night. So we might do some gaming. Me and Dan been waiting to get down on some AEW, and me and Vinny still got some Resident Evil to play. So we'll figure something out. But there's a lot of other shows this week. Vinny, I know Tommy. I don't know if Tommy's doing Cage Talks tomorrow, but you guys will have the show Thursday, correct?
Yeah, that I know. Yeah, it's Cage Talks. I don't know yet. That's I haven't spoken to Tommy yet, but yeah, Thursday and Friday, yeah, we should be regular schedule, and Sunday too. Sorry, yeah, we did that special review of Ghostbusters on Saturday, so I ended up not doing the Sunday one. Yeah, I mean, if you were feeling up to it and I was feeling a little bit up to it, we would have done gaming, but I didn't have the energy to do the Sunday stream. I was kind of wiped out from the previous day, you know.
Yeah,
and getting work done too. Yeah, because I got to show you guys something afterwards.
So, right.
Tommy does have it scheduled with Doc tomorrow, though.
Okay.
Oh,
excellent.
that's right. That's
Tommy's
right.
show.
Yep.
Yeah, Dag is going to be on Cage Talks. Thank you. I'm glad.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's right.
No
cool.
problem.
Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah, and CJ's got his show on Thursday.
Actually, not this week because it's Holy Week, and I got to play at church on Thursday night. I will be back the next week. I'm trying to work on some bigger guests, so we'll see how those pan out.
Cool.
All right. Excellent, man. And yeah, next week is episode 300 of Going in Raw. The rebrand happens Monday, and then Tuesday night is the premiere of Tuesday Night TerrorVision with myself and Trina, and our guest will be Smith's Grove Sanitarium. I am so excited to have Brandon on. Super cool guy, great channel, just crossed the 1K mark, does excellent reviews of the Friday the 13th series, which is how I found him. So yeah, I'm really excited to have him on, and we've got another guest to be announced. He's already booked, but I'm not announcing who that is until the end of episode 1. So that'll be next Tuesday. Special start time, 8:30 Eastern, to accommodate our guest. But yeah, normally we'll start at 8, and it'll be 8 to 9. So we'll do 60 minutes for Tuesday Night TerrorVision. Thank you so much, guys, gals out there, for watching. We appreciate you. You guys on X. You guys are fucking watching more on X than on YouTube, so we'll keep doing the show on X and on YouTube, though. Thank you, everybody, for checking us out tonight. We hope you enjoyed and had a good time watching. So thank you. I'm Etep Okuian from the Place to Be Reviews. We have been here with all yous if we don't see you. Have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one. And remember, it's always better to burn out than fade away.